You know what? I've always been into sneakers in a way, not per se the actual game, but growing up, playing basketball, middle school, having those player signature shoes, the Grant Hills, the Chauncey Billups, the Reebok stuff. That's what really got me into it. The way it is now, kind of got back into it, was seeing that how everyone was bringing the kicks back. You know, the Pippins, everything, the Barkleys, the Jordans. It was a cool thing. I'm not gonna say cool anymore, but it had a point where having different sneakers was cool. It made you different. What you were rocking was the way to go. All the different kicks people had, and now it's kind of died down. Everyone's about the same thing. Not really. I'm not really that much into it anymore. I rock a lot of the old stuff, but with that being said, just the kid game, watching 90s basketball was the thing. That's probably what got me into the sneaker game. The culture now, it's crazy. It's up there, man. It's a lifestyle nowadays. It's people flossing, people dropping rent money, car money on shoes. I mean, just it's crazy. I mean, everyone getting hyped up over certain shoes. People dying. Back in the day, I mean, I know there was when the Jordans came out back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was always hysteria over Jordans, but nowadays there's stuff going over New Balances, over runners, over Nike basketball. Anything limited nowadays, it's just not fun because you can't go and get what you want without having to go through a hassle. A couple years ago, 2005, I'd say 2009 and under, you could walk in, get whatever the hell you want. House of Hoops, when House of Hoops was actually only like 5 House of Hoops in the United States. In certain cities, you could only get those exclusives through the actual store. Now we have one in every city. It's me personally, it's not fun for me anymore. It's there. Yeah. My definition of a sneakerhead is someone who's into kicks, but has a good knowledge of every brand. New Balance, Saucony, I forgot how you say it. Old Filas, man. I mean, runners, late 90s basketball shoes. I mean, old Reeboks, old Shaqs, Kenny Lofton, Nike baseball, Griffey's. I mean, that's a sneaker that has a general knowledge of all around brands. Hypebeast nowadays, my definition is, and I actually try to stay away from the word because it's used so loosely nowadays. People that rock, your Supreme stuff, your Stussy stuff, your one of one, your PEs, your Oregon themed shoes, your Dornbeckers, your Bins, everyone. That's the, how do I say it? That's the common hypebeast. But hypebeast in general to me is someone who rocks what other people like and they want the attention. That's my thing. My my top 5 in my collection, also number 5, 97 Grant Hill Fila 3s. I had those in 7th grade. Those were one of my girls I just barely got. Asia Release, Airmore Up Tempos, the Pippins, well, this is Air, but the red, black, and white. Those dropped in Asia in 2006, I believe. They didn't drop in the States. New Balance Pigeons, Jeff Staple. I love that. That shoe was dope. That just the little hint, just a little pigeon, just all suede, beautiful shoe. What else, man? Undefeated Iverson Question, 200 pairs made. I have both pairs, the black and the all color one. So those are right there. That's 3. Let me see what else. I don't like putting Jordans on my list, but I have to say the Jordan Columbia 11 from 2000. That's my favorite Jordan. Not the 11, but the Columbia color. It's just like it's a clean shoe. I can't stand 11s. People love 11s. They go hype over them. They're actually the most uncomfortable fucking shoe out there. They crease and they hurt your toes. So I don't know how y'all like 11s. That should hurt your feet. But yeah, those are my five right there. I got more, but I got the time for that. You know what? At this point, it's just not even manageable anymore. It's just trying to find a place to put the shoes you buy. Cause one day I could be out, I won't buy no shoes. The next day I could hit up like a thrift store or downtown. I'll come with 4 pairs, or an Adidas tent sale comes. I'll cop like 8 pairs in 2 days, and it's just hard to find the space for it, man. And me, I'm very clean. I'm very organized, so I try to keep my stuff by brand, runners, low top, high top, and right now it's in my apartment that I have right now. It's just hard to maintain every week. There's a week doesn't go by where I don't get shoes in the mail, or I don't go find something at a store, or I don't cop off somebody off my Instagram or off Facebook. It's every week. You know what? It did. There was times a couple years back. I want to say 2008 to through 2011. I was working. I was doing my side thing, so I had extra money, and there was a point where I was just buying shoes and shoes and shoes, but paying my rent late, paying my bills late. Um, my mom would help me out. I would be like, "Hey, mom, I ain't got that money for rent. Oh, let me send you $300." I go buy 2 pairs of kicks with that. So it was, yeah. If she knew, she'd be fucking pissed. She doesn't know. I told her she asked me how many pairs of shoes do you have, Frank, and I was like a lot. She was like less than 100. I'm like, yeah, about that. I have more than that, so I can't hard to tell my mom how many pairs of shoes I have because we weren't raised to be materialistic. But it doesn't affect me now because I have the money for it. Now I'm able to say no to a lot of things, especially now with a lot of the new releases coming out. I don't like most of them, so I can pass on those. But if it's something that I really want, I'll sell something. I'll hit up the pawn shop. I'll go take something just to get what I need, what I want. It's, you know what, it used to be about quality because there was a point in 2009 I was copying every day because I had the money for it. I copied it every weekend. I was there, bam, bam, see La Vista Mall, sneaking in the malls, getting every pair of Jordans. And if I also go back to my collection right now, I don't have any of those releases anymore. They're all gone. Me, I'm more of I love quality. I love the materials on it. Like New Balance, they put suede on everything. They put 3M on everything, and you smack some suede on 3M on a Jordan, people go nuts. But New Balances, I've been having 3M and suede all damn day. So quality is very important to me. Rarity too, especially when it's like 1 of 200. If you can get your hands on it, get it. It's cool, man. Collabos, boutiques like Extra Butter, Packers, Ubique. They've been throwing quality collabos for a hot minute, man. A lot of sneakerheads don't really know about that, but the boutique collabos always do quality, man, and quality should be in your top two reasons to get a copper shoe, or if a basketball player that you like is rocking it, you like it, get it. So we'll show you some stuff that you probably don't ever see, because it's not limited. It's not PEs. It's not over $1,000. Um, Old school stuff, man. I'm saying I was a little kid. Alley gears. Everyone had a pair of alley gears. I don't give a fuck what you say. Your mom bought you some alley gears. Whether you have money or you didn't, alley gears were the shit. 90, 93? Yeah, 93 alley gears. Old school 92 Air Hirachi Pippin flights. Mad old school right there. Still wearable. 22 years later, still wearable. OG Red 13s. 97, 98. Good quality, all 3M. Not like those craps that came out in 2012. For them Griffey fans, OG 95 Diamond Furies. OG everything. Griffey was that dude. Got some of those Kobe ones. Ugly shoe, but it's cool, always cool to have something a little different in the collection. These came out about 3 colorways already. They're pretty whack, but whatever. One of my favorite pairs of shoes that I have, 99 Gary Payton Sun of Gloves. Y'all saw the Sun of Gloves, not the Sun of Gloves, the gloves come out this year in about 8 colors, but they've yet to retro these. Those are one of my favorites. Um, let's see. Since I'm real involved with hip hop and been a part of hip hop for a hot minute, it's only right. You gotta have your Puma first rounds, actual skate shoe, late 80s, early 90s. Collab with Puma with MTV. Real vibrant tongue. Real loud. Got the pink version too. Yo in the bag, Yo MTV raps. That's what started off for me. Music, the way you dress, the way you talk, all the good stuff, man. If it wasn't for hip hop, we probably wouldn't have shoes. We got these Clyde Lows, yeah. Another Yo MTV rap collabo, MC Shan, The Bridge. If y'all know your hip hop, go Google MC Shan and The Bridge. Y'all learn something today. And then all right, with that right there, we're gonna go into the next pair. Another Puma Clyde Low, Big Daddy Kane. You know your hip hop, gold chain, everything. Yeah, these are dope. Big Daddy Kane all day. One of the best to do it. One of the best battle MCs back in the day. Another pair of Puma, keep it different. Human Beatbox, Dougie Fresh. Great quality, all suede toe box. Good details in it. All the way to heaven inside the insole. Dope shoe, dope shoe. Take it back to some OGs. If not the new release, this is OG 92, 93. Adidas Matumbo. Big ass high top, good quality. Still wearable to this day. That just goes to show you the stuff that back in the day was made better. The new ones are cool, but when it comes to me I like to hunt. I like looking for old stuff. I like going online, like going to different thrift stores, going to downtowns in different cities when I travel just to find those grails, man. This was my first ever cool shoe. 97. Had it for 7th grade basketball team. Grant Hill Field 3. Caught for $75. And that's one of my babies right there. I've been looking for the shoe for about 8 years and barely found it a month ago. So I got those right there. Those are actually supposed to come out. People were asking about the retro. They're supposed to come out this year, but they don't look nothing like that. Another OG, as I said before, this is before the retros came out. We got your OG Shacknosis. One of my favorite shoes. OG box, everything. Once again, no retro. That's OG right there. But I keep the OG game fresh. Get those out the way. Like I'm saying, actually my collection is pretty damn diverse. I got a lot of different stuff, man. I like to keep it different, man, but I buy what I like. Reebok Omni Light Pump, the Jean-Michel Basquiat's. That's dope collab with one of the best street artists out there. Y'all don't know. You need to go do your homework. Great artist, great influence on art. Alright, there you go. Even the box is fresh, man. That's just history right there, man. You don't see people really bring out pumps, and if you do, they're usually just about Reebok, but like I said, I collect it all. Gonna take it back. I don't think anybody wears it anymore, but we still got Babes collabo with Cause. Local street, not local street artists, but infamous international artist Cause collabo. Good old Babes. They're supposed to be making a comeback this year, but we got those right there. First, the LeBron fans. I actually got a lot of LeBrons. I just don't care to show them because they're like whatever to me. But my favorite LeBron out of, what are we at? LeBron 11? Mm-hmm. The fours. Birthday fours. I love the fours. That still has that foam positive material on it. Quality is dope, man. Color is dope. You got that special packaging right there. Dope shoe, the LeBron 4.
Can you open up the packaging a little bit?
Yeah. A lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people weren't copying LeBrons when I was buying LeBrons for cheap. They were easy to find now. People taxing and raping just because we got 2 rings and, yeah, ain't no real LeBron fans. One of my other girls took me forever to find. 2005 international release, Asia only. And more up-tempos, Pippins. I don't know what these are. Impossible to find. I remember paying $300 for these a while back, and I was like, damn, that's a lot. but now you can't find them for less than 1,000. So, you suck it up. Back in the day, you can't find stuff like this no more for good prices, man. It's a damn shame. Iverson questions, man. Love the question. Iverson's that dude, man. Collabo with Undefeated, 2008, 2009, I believe. 200 pairs made. Dope shoe, loud ass shoe. But love the questions. I got pretty much every color question. Missing a couple OG pairs, but that's one of my babies right there. 200 pairs made. Some random Jordan action. OG Cherry Wood 16s. A lot of people are going after the 13 and up now because the 1 through 13 are just coming too common. So they're looking for the OGs right there, man. So Cherry Wood 16s, dope shoe. Love that shoe. Going to some more OG action right here. I got the Reebok Sean Kemp's Kamikazes, OGs. It's funny because all the OGs I was getting, they all decided to come out these last 2 years, man. So kind of hurts my feelings seeing all these retros come out. Quality on the Reeboks nowadays aren't that good, but for $100 box price, you can't complain. Better than paying $150 for some shitty Jordans, but taking it back to 03, Converse Aerial Jam. This was actually the first retro, not the one from last year. This was 10 years after they made the original pair, 93. This is the black and red colorway. I don't know why they made this color. I want to say could be for UNLV. That's where he went to college in Vegas. So got the other pair, the all white with the red with the hang tag with the 2 on the tongue. They took off the 2 and they didn't do the hang tag for the retro the re-retros, but these are dope, man. Like I'm saying, I like my old school kicks, man. I'm a big fan of 90s basketball, man, and that's what makes pretty much most of my collection is 90s basketball. Go back to the group that started it all without Run DMC. When the fuck would sneakers be? Run DMC, Jam Master J, 1986. Adidas Superstars with that necklace on the tip. 1986 when they started. So big ups to Run DMC, man. Without them, where would we be without sneakers and music, yo? So on to the next one. Taking it back to the ATL. Zoom Vic, Nike Zoom Vic 1, for all you Falcon fans, for all you Zoom Vic fans, for all you Pitbull fans. Got the Zoom Vic 1, something you don't see every day. Dope little shoe, replacement box, but it's hard to find stuff in the OG boxes. One of my favorite shoes, them Dirty Bird Laser 3 Vics. Dope shoe, dope lasering, just all around good detail. Turf shoe, very dope. We got the Pitbull, the fighting glove. All kinds of good details, man. BT went to Virginia Tech. All kinds of good stuff, man. They don't put details like this on shoes anymore unless it's something really hype. Another retro from Converse we haven't seen very often. Many people don't know what these are. Kevin Johnson, Run and Slam. He wore these when he played with the Suns. I don't know why they do this color. I don't understand. But for $20 in Cali, a couple years back, I'm not gonna pass up $20 Converse retro shoe. So, right there, RNS 93, Run and Slam. People who don't know their shoes. What's next? OG Status. Again, before the retros came out. 98 gloves. OG everything. OG Flight. Now I don't mind the new ones. They're cool for the price, but the quality is pretty much basic. But if you like them, get them. I just like having old stuff in the collection. That's just me. I'll pay the extra money just to have the good quality stuff. So we have the black pair now. We have the OG white pair from '98. These are dope, man. The quality is still hanging in there for being almost 14 years old. I think on this new retro they did a terrible job on the monkey paw because it's nothing like that color. This is how it's supposed to look. I think they made it darker or something, but yeah, they were basic, but these are still one of my favorite shoes just because you don't see them very often. Well, now you see them all the time, but before the retro, hardly seen. Santa gloves, 99, all leather. Came out after the actual gloves. These ones are pretty simple, man. Nike sign on the side, Santa glove on the back. these have actually yet to retro, and I'm sure they won't. I hope they don't, because there's just some stuff they just need to leave alone, because they do a crappy job and they sit at outlets and then takes away the nostalgia of the shoe you had back in the day. One of my babies right here. Found these dirt cheap, man. If you're a true basketball fan, y'all know David Robinson. The Air Force 180 pumps. Emerald colorway. Well, when stuff used to come with cool little knickknacks and extras. I actually got to wear these almost 2 times. First wear was good. Second time I put them on, that little baby crack. This one wasn't too bad. This one was barely getting it, but on the left shoe, a big chunk came off. So you see the pump, it's all there. These actually are going to get sole swapped before October with the 180 Force Highs that came out a while back. I'm going to wear these to a sneaker show. So these are dope, man. Nike hasn't retroed these, they're retroing the other ones, the Command Forces, but sometimes you just gotta leave the classics alone, man. Let them live in peace, man. What else do we got here? I think OG right here. Air Zoom GP, Gary Payton. Back in the day, I think these are 99s right here. With the Alpha Project technology. They had the strap, the Pro finish on the side. Dope shoe, man. This needs to be any real collector's closet, man, because Gary Payton was rocking some dope shit back in the day. Another grail of mine. I want to say 1,000 pairs made. The Barkley CB92s, the Nelly Air Dirty. You see it right there. I think they were 1,000 pairs made of this shoe from Nelly's actual how do I say it? His charity foundation. So these are actually numbered. It's just hard to get into. Numbered 468 out of 1,000. I don't know if you can see that. So 1,000 pairs made. Dope shoe. My favorite player, Charles Barkley, so it's only right you gotta have all the exclusive stuff of Barkley's kicks. Take It Back 95, Chris Webber, Air Force Air Strong, back in the day. If y'all know Fab Five, y'all know Dwan Howard, y'all know the 5 dudes that Jalen Rose, classic kicks. OG everything on this one right here too. Just showing y'all something different. I know y'all get tired of seeing the same shit. I'm gonna get to a little bit of my foams. Some of my favorite foams. Red Foam Posit Pros. This is when foams were dope. Not all this crap that they're throwing on, slapping on different designs, weather maps, and treasure hunt shit on the thing. But yo, this is real foam. Real foam posit material, man. One of my favorites right there. The New Balance action. One of my babies right here. 575. New Balance Pigeon. Jeff Staples. Now, I'll wear any shoes at the club. I've danced in Yeezys, I've danced in Jordans, 11s, I've danced in any hype shoe. This shoe will never hit the club because that's just a damn nice shoe. That suede is too nice. Pigeons right there. My favorite Jordan, not the 11. I don't like the 11, but the colorway of the Columbias. Columbia 11s. Set to drop this year. Legend Blue, they're calling it. I don't know how they're going to look, but they're looking pretty shitty, but show me someone that got an icy pair like this, man. One of my babies right there. Columbia 11s, just chilling. 2000 release. Hope you guys enjoy the new ones, man, because they look like crap so far. Another Nike box. This is for my runners. If y'all know about Prestos, 2001 Air Trainer Escapes. Now that before the Roshi runs, before everyone was hyping up Roshi, people never heard of a fucking Presto. So this is, in my opinion, more comfortable than a Roshi run because you got more of a sturdy sole and you got that little rib cage right there for flexibility. Just a dope shoe, man. The graphics, the details, it's all there. So for everyone that jumps on Roshis, man, there was Prestos, man. Another foam posit. You gotta have in your collection if you're collecting foams. Royal Blues. These are 2007 release. They're pretty yellow, but you wear your shit. Wear your kicks. 2007 Foamposite Royals. Another random foam. Another one of my babies right here. UNC Carolina Foam Pros. Dope colorway, man. Like I said, these are just foams back in the day that were just killing. Nobody wanted these foams back in the day, man. Nobody was on foams. That's why it was so easy to find these back in the day for cheap. Now, people are taxing $400 or $500 for a pair of old foams. New Balance 580, Stussy, Collabo Undefeated, Matt Hettick, Collabo, Loud Shoe. I think these hit only Undefeated stores, only 2 stores in the U.S. Like Loud Shoes right there. Gotta give it up when 3 companies come out to do a dope collab. New Balance is always killing it. Love New Balance. Another New Balance collabo. 1500 Desert Storms. All suede, undefeated. Now, the thing about New Balance, I like they actually go out of their way when it comes to the packaging. You got the shoes. They gave you 2 different types of color laces. And then they give you the undefeated drawstring bag in the Desert Storm colorway. Dope shoe, man. It's a little things to me that matter when it comes to shoes. Packaging. I love presentation. So that's that right there. Another one of my babies right here. 2001, 2002. Foamposite Pro B Royal colorway. Black bottom. Don't see these often, man. Like I'm saying, foam game is pretty much dead, man. So I stick to the old stuff. Stuff that you don't see on people's feet all the time. And last but not least, we got the DMP pack. Funny story about this DMP pack. I copped these maybe about 3 years ago. Guy came up. I found him on Craigslist. Came up to my house. We talked business, and he was So did you want the pack? I'm like, yeah. How much you charging? He told me he's asking $300. So we're 2014. I copped them 2011, 2012. The price on these right now in this condition, they were DS $1,000. He let them go for $300. He had just came from Cali. He had bought these at Ontario Mills House of Hoops, man, and he let them go for $300. Box price was $310. This is actually Jordan's first package shoe from 2005. Before the countdown packs, before any other pack, this was his first actual pack, which came with the DMP 6s. Now, to say that you can cop a DMP pack for less than retail is unheard of, because especially nowadays you can't find these in these conditions for less than maybe $700 if you have a homie that's nice enough. But this is the stuff I like what Jordan was doing, because they took the time to put the extra effort, the dog tag, the packaging, the numbers on the wrapping paper. Now these are 2005. You see a hint of yellowing. You pull out a pair of 2011 Concord. There's some Space Jams from 2009, and they're yellowed. That just goes to show you where the quality went in Jordan Brand. Where you can pull out a shoe that's almost 10 years old and it's still icy as fuck. That got the gold box. I mean, I'm not really into Jordan Brand nowadays, but his old stuff, I'll give you hands down, JB. Y'all did some dope shit back in the day. I just don't see it anymore because they just want to get paid. Gold box and everything, man. Best part of the packaging. And I know a lot of people have the DMP pack, but to say that you got it for $300 DS, you probably won't hear that from anybody else. So DM pack 7, 6, and 11s, and that's pretty much it, man. I just want to give you a little variety. May take a little longer than I thought, but variety, man. That's just me. That's what I do. Every brand, man. Every little brand, I got it. So, y'all keep doing your thing, man. Buy shoes, buy what you like. Don't try to impress no grown ass men. Don't be on IG thinking y'all bad. Dressing up for pictures, having dudes take photos of your kicks when you're just a basic man working, man. You know, you don't need all that extra jive and trying to act like you badass. Just be yourself and originality, baby. That's it. Done.
So this man just brought out the South Beach 8 LeBrons. Oh, they officially call it the preheats?
South Beach.
South Beach preheats. This man just, hold on, let me get the light. This man just brought out these. These are all the shoes that he didn't show us.
There's no need to show them.
Threes. Galaxy foam posits. Of course, the Yeezys. Wait, pure platinums, right?
Pure platinums.
Pure platinum Yeezys. The threes. Here's the door. How you pronounce this?
Dornbecker.
Dornbecker fours. Just, he has these in the cut.
That's just expensive.
He didn't give a fuck about them. Those are the Dornbecker threes over there. As you can see, the red ones. We just the preheats. Which you brought one more, right?
Those right here. 2001
Threes.
Cement 3s Nike Air.
Oh,
2001s. They haven't
the
dropped
air,
those yet.
the air on the hill.
Air on the hill. That's just random excessive stuff that
Just random flyness that he just thinks is normal shit.
is normal, very normal.
He just thinks it's just fucking, it's whatever. Look at this. Most of y'all haven't even ever touched these. How much do these South Beach go for?
Right now, 802 over a G.
Oof.
I think I had dropped 340 when they first came out. My boy was saying them. He was getting them buffers. He was selling them for 200 a piece back in the day.
And how much are these going for? Right
I
here.
don't know, dude. In the thousands, man. 2 and up. But I wore the shit out. I've worn them more than 30 times already, man.
Look at him. We got scuffs on it.
I ain't go fuck.
He wears them. He wears his kicks.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Wear your shit. All of it.